Next. Yeah, you see these us. This is what I love about characters. Gosh damn. I'm excited. What is going on, gang? It's your boy Taco. We are back with more Fireflies episode 4 today. I mean, I said it as soon as we started. I'm excited to get back into the show. But with everything going on in the show, I feel like it's very grounded. I feel like the characters, they just make sense. There's so much nuance to each and every one of them already in just a short amount of time. The mysteries that we get, the stuff with River, her relationship to Simon, Anira, and Mal. I was saying Mal the first couple of times. Mal, how their dynamic kind of works, and I almost feel like she might have misled Book by saying, you know, I've only been on the crew, or I've been on the ship for, I think she said 8 months. She answered this question, but she didn't truly say how long she's known Mal. Jane, the role that he plays, Kaylee, how she is with the ship and how she's so loving and caring for everybody. Wash and Zoe, they're actually married, which is a really dope dynamic to have as well too. And Zoe and Mal, the captain, like they go way back, right? I think they participated with each other in fighting against the, I believe they're called the Alliance, fighting against them before some war, whatever. I'm not sure what the discrepancy was over the particulars. I know a lot of y'all have, I think, probably told me in the comment section, but as soon as I see a comment that kind of starts with that, I'm hesitant to go into it because I want to see how much the show is going to tell me without me really taking a chance of getting too much information on that. But don't change your comments. Comment what you want. I just have to keep my eyes really careful because you never know. Especially on YouTube, you could just randomly get spoiled or whatever. Again, shout out to y'all. This will be free when it goes up on Patreon for the first 48 hours. I'm excited to give that to y'all just because, I mean, y'all have been so supportive. Like I said, we don't have to go into the numbers and stuff again like that, but like y'all been there supporting, rocking with the show, and I think y'all see how much I truly do enjoy it. Other than that, man, I mean, let's get into it. Let's start this episode. I'm just ready to get back with the gang.
Took his genius sister out of some Alliance camp, so they're keeping a low profile. You got a job? We can do it. Don't much care what it is.
You got a job, we can do it. Don't much care what it is. What was I gonna say? I want to say her name is Anira. Also, the companions in this world are like really highly respected individuals. That's a complete flip on how we would see somebody who does that line of work. But hey, maybe it's not so much, because I remember I was watching Shogun, right? And in Shogun, there was a woman who was overall in control of like I hate even using the word, ladies, her WHOREs, right? But she was like really highly respected, and that was kind of more supposedly like accurate as far as like a time period and stuff like that. So I do think there probably was some stuff. So I might have said that. I think I said that wrong. I think you could be in that position and have some back then and seen as respectful or something. But I don't know. I don't really know too much of the history behind how that would have been working. There he is.
Hardly have to convert the ship even.
Don't even need more ration.
Hey. Wait.
Whoa. They're like holograms?
Labor, you mean slaves?
Well, it wasn't volunteers for damn sure.
How much money? Lots?
Chance you might want to head back to the ship.
I like watching the game. As with other situations, the key seems to be giving Jane a heavy stick and standing back.
They earned that with the sweat of their slave trading brows.
Now.
Way.
Good drinker, that one.
They get busy every episode.
You would clear out of Santo in a hurry?
Hard to tell, though. I'm gonna stay a while on Persephone.
Shiny.
Yeah? How'd you get land crazy?
Everybody's been saying it, so it's just funny. I think this is the first time I've caught it when somebody actually says shiny.
He ain't home. Too many people we need to avoid. Sniff the air. We don't kiss the dirt.
That's just cause I'm going down too quick. Likely crash and kill us all.
Well, that happens.
I understand your time on our planet is limited. To hear, then the honor you do me flatters my honor.
Next.
Now there's the smile made of sunlight.
What a flattering invitation. I had no idea I was arriving in time for the social event of the season. I'm delighted to say I'll be there. Now, I'm sorry, Atherton, I have to run.
Morning. We're downing in case Wash don't kill us all. Local time's gonna be in the AM, 10 or so. Yeah, he's a regular, ain't he?
I've seen him before.
Must be rich, too. Afford your rates.
I suppose.
Boy must have stamina.
He does.
What is y'all's thing? I've been saying it for episodes, but what specifically is it? Is it that y'all have history? Is it that you? It's not that you like look down on what she does, because you were always trying to protect her too, and you let her be on the ship. But you did say it also helps to have a companion around. People don't, kind of in a way, they almost make it seem like it makes y'all more respectable to have her there, because she was able to move around in episode 2 it was, and help them get out of situations. I'm just so curious about these two's dynamic, because not letting me figure all of it out yet.
Do all the men there pay for their dates, or just young rich ones with stamina? It sounds like the finest party I can imagine getting paid to go to.
Maybe it's not just so much her or what she does. Maybe it has more to do with the clients that she's getting happen to be these rich types, or just these rich people in general that are probably kind of tied to the Alliance, whenever his outlook on life or his class may have been a lot different than theirs. So it seems like there's a lot of that seeded in the conversation, because he keeps talking about paying and paid and these type of people. So maybe there's some of that that's really kind of gets him going a little bit, because we know even from episode, what was it? I think it might have been 2 or 3. I forget which one. Oh, it was 2. Every chance he got on a unification day, every chance he got to like poke and jab at these people, he still took it, because I think in his eyes he even said like, some people think the war is over and some others don't. Like, we still are out here trying to possibly trying to do something or thinking about what happened. So that's there for him.
More conversation and somewhat less petty theft and getting hit with pool cues.
Yeah.
I understand if you need to go prepare for that it's 10 in the morning issue.
But I feel still like they have a thing for each other as well too.
What am I looking at? The girls with the clothes.
Please. The fluffy one. If I were gonna wear a dress, I'd want something with some slink.
I can buy you a slinky dress. Captain, can I have money for a slinky dress?
I can hurt you.
Sometimes the customers buy her things. She knows some real rich men.
That's what we're getting into this episode. Okay. That's what this episode is. Because they're just hitting us with it. And he puts him in some type of mood. He's like, nah, all right, let's keep moving on. But there's...
Clouds around the engine room? You're like a sheep walking on its hind legs.
Aw, yeah. You gotta say that to Kaylee.
See you on the ship, Captain.
Come on, man. Because she's always talking about how sweet you are, too. She ain't deserve that. Uh-oh.
Roger.
Captain Reynolds.
Oh, here we go.
In town.
Prefer a bit of a piss off.
Yeah, you see these guns?
So what is it you need?
Good man.
Got some property wants to sell off planet.
What my man Arrow needs himself is a smuggler. Willing to cut you in on it.
You have access to ships. You could do it yourself.
Why deal with me direct?
I gotta go back. I'm trying to listen to them, but then Jane's over here like stealing sandwiches and shit. Like, dude.
What happened? You see your face?
He's a quality gentleman.
You backed out of a deal last time.
The problem with your attitude is why?
Pretentious.
Exactly.
And now I'm thinking that very quality is the one you're placing value on today.
Exactly. In one instant, you don't want to, my pretentiousness you want to use against me or almost shun me off for it. And now that you can make a deal that's in your favor, you want to use me for it. In a way, I kind of it because that means this character just moves how he wants to move. But also, like, man, like, you almost got us caught up in some shit last time you did this.
Well, let me in there. You might slip it. Of course, you couldn't buy an invite with a diamond the size of a testicle. I got of invites.
Even his character, who's not around much, you can feel so much about him.
Colonel Cyrus Mumpson, and William and Lady Cortland.
His status are the
Atherton Wing.
She is beautiful.
Half the men in this room wish you were on their arm tonight, but it's not that undefinable.
I'm looking for the boy with the shimmer one.
You are a very singular woman.
Go apologize.
Kaylee!
Not speaking to you, Captain.
Got no need to speak. Come on, got a job for you.
Damn.
Trying to offer you something, you know, if you want it.
Now we get to hear about what her values are.
You can live here on Persephone as my personal companion.
You're a generous man.
You belong here, Inara. But it is a piece of ghost.
Kaylee?
There to do their job. Oh, look, she got her dress and everything. Oh, he is not gonna want to be in this damn thing at all. I mean, that's fire.
Yes, sir, Captain Tight Pants.
I'm looking for our guy, Harrow.
And Inara. We should look for her,
I
right?
think she's wearing gold. Looks to be older, kind of stocky, wears a red sash, crossbrace.
Strawberry.
That's the buffet table.
Well, how can we be sure?
She loves strawberries.
Question it.
Fine, don't make yourself sick.
That's a dope callback because she was so happy to have just one.
Ante up, gentlemen. Tall card.
Plums are tall.
I'll take 2.
Speaking of garbage, I'll take 3.
3. Dealer forced to claim the tall.
What's going on with the river?
Septic vac.
River?
She hurt?
It's a bad habit for a fugitive. When do that in public, get herself hauled off.
Yeah. I don't think that's...
Go
ahead.
Sometimes it's okay.
So are we gonna play cards or screw around?
Out there, it seems like it's all fancy parties. I like our party better. Dress code's easier, and I know all the steps.
I'd say you do it that. Jane slits my throat and takes over.
Okay, so it's not even... So people know... So it's obvious. People know about... I was just finna say, Jane gonna be on some shit.
Here lies my beloved Zoe.
Don't let this be foreshadowing. Don't let that be some type of foreshadowing, though. Of course, she got a strawberry.
Have we been introduced?
I'm Kaylee. Banning. And this is Dester, Cabot, and Zoe.
It's not as good as last year.
Oh, really? What they have last year?
Standards.
Whoa. Whoa. She straight up dissed her. They had standards. Like, how'd you get in here? I mean, so it seems like that's what the episode is mainly, well, so far mainly about status and how it works in this world. Well, at first it was just, I think, Mal's not perception of it, but just how he moves throughout those different statuses. And also now we're getting Kaylee in that as well too. We also had Wash and Zoe talking about it as well too. Like, oh, all that's going out there is a bunch of hoopla, this and that. So, okay.
You ought to see to your girl. She's not very good. She made you a dress that looks like you bought it in a store.
She was so happy about that dress.
Why, Banning Miller, what a vision you are in your fine dress. Tells me it takes the space of a schoolboy's wink to get you out of it again.
Whoa. I like that because of what the girl just said to her and made her feel like shit. Okay, you got on this. Your exterior appearance is beautiful. But how many people had to work and be how many slaves did it take to put that together? And then to get you out of it, it only takes this much. And we know, well, from what we've seen with Kaylee's not that type of girl at all. Wholesome. She likes to not flirt, but she likes to like have a crush on like Simon and stuff like that. Like she's cute with this. So I love that she has somebody come to her defense.
Of course, your daddy tells me it takes the space of a schoolboy's wink to get you out of it again.
Woo! So fall back.
Forgive my rudeness.
I like that.
But would you be Miss Warwick Harrow?
Sir, Warwick Harrow. The sash.
The sash. It's doing a great job.
Yeah, he doesn't understand some of their hierarchy.
My name's Malcolm Reynolds. I captain a ship named Serenity. I mention this because I've been led to understand you want to move some property off-world.
Oh no, focus.
Some property you want to move off-world discreetly.
I'm an honest man. Whom do you represent? Don't waste my time.
I'll call Badger.
I know him. I think he's a psychotic lowlife.
And I think calling him that is an insult to the psychotic lowlife community.
Sorry to interrupt. Sir Warwick, I know you from the club, I believe.
Captain, this is Atherton Wing. Atherton, Captain Mal Reynolds.
Pleased to meet you.
Whoa.
Af. Can I call you Af? Given that, I'm sure you won't mind if I ask Anar the favor of a dance.
Uh-oh.
Of course.
Like, yeah, I've heard about you. Yeah. He is always down to, like, get his hands dirty when it comes to shit talking. Like, to put somebody in their place. Like, he's always down.
You're a brave man.
I know it's mine.
This dance I think I actually know.
Why are you here?
Business, same as you.
You were staring at me.
I saw you, is all. You stand out. Well then, maybe I just want to see professional work. My work's illegal, but at least it's honest.
What?
Well, the lie of it.
This is what I wanted to get to. The differences in how they think and view what they do. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
These people like me and I like them. I like Atherton too, by the way.
Well, sure. I'm liable to sleep with him myself.
And he likes me whether you see it or
The
not.
money.
Of course.
I'd be his personal companion. I could belong here. Call me pretentious, but there is some appeal in that.
You got the right to a decent life. Cried Cinderella tears. You should have seen her when I told her she could have that layer cake she's wearing.
I think she looks...
It's crazy, like, how well the characters are written to the point where they can speak about their differences and how they view their roles in society and shit, and then still go on and talk about, in the same dance, still go on and talk about, you should have seen Kaylee and this and this and that. Like, yeah.
I'm not saying the 8004 is hard to repair, it just ain't worth it.
It's a fine machine. You just keep it tuned.
Cyber's sure the
Let's go, Kaylee!
Tell them to buy an 8010 for years.
Those tenders snap off, don't matter how good the engine's cycling.
Miss Kaylee, I wonder if I could request...
Wait a minute, let her talk. She's talking.
By the way, the 8010's the same machine, they just...
Yes! Yes, yes. Before you ask whatever, let's respect her thoughts. Respect what she's talking about. Thank you. I love her character. See, he said, I know what's mine. Yeah, that's a lot of what Mal said. I don't think he really has any type of feeling for you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Watch yourself. No need for hands-on.
Excuse me, she's not here with you, Captain. She's mine.
She's mine.
Yours.
Owners.
I should have belonged to nobody.
Money changed hands, which makes her mine tonight. No matter how you dress her up, she's still...
I knew that was coming.
Turns out this is my kind of party.
Oh, man. I know why. Well, hold on. He said, I found out this is kind of my party. That's a funny joke. I was lost in thought because I want to say something that's unrelated to the show but related. I know what makes the captain so endearing to me now and what I like about him. He reminds me of the greatest, or one of my favorite characters. I watch anime. I'm sure none of y'all do. There's a character named Luffy. And he will do the same thing. He'll walk into a dance party anywhere. It don't matter. And if somebody's on some shit that he don't like and they're on some bullshit, he will punch them in the face. If you're an anime fan and you haven't watched One Piece and you're watching this, watch One Piece. I know it's long, but watch it. Anybody who watches anime and also watches this, I can almost guarantee you'll love One Piece.
I accept.
That's great. What? There has been a challenge.
I hope you're prepared, Captain.
Are you all talking about a fight?
Yeah.
Fine, let's get out of here.
It's not a fist.
The duel will be met tomorrow morning at Kadri Park.
Where's that guard? He collected a whole mess of pistols.
Oh, shit. Challenge accepted.
Wing may be a spoiled dandy, but he's an expert swordsman. Killed a dozen men with a long blade. You're the only one who gave him a reason.
This is a joke.
He'll need a second.
What's that?
I'll take on the job.
You taking on this job, being my second, does this mean we're in business?
It means you're in mortal danger. That has endeared you to me somewhat. You might even give him a fight before he guts you.
Inara!
Yeah, you see what it is, Anara. Yeah, he's offered you that if that's what you want.
It's a real nice party.
Oh, Kaylee. Wait, Jane. Oh, no.
Captain's gone and got himself in trouble.
A duel?
With swords? The captain's a good fighter. He must know how to handle a sword.
I think he knows which end to hold.
We have until the morning, correct?
Some of you seem to be misapprehending my purpose in being here.
You're here to make sure that we don't do what these men are keen on doing.
I've got to do business with the people here.
Jane.
Why not?
This is one of my favorite characters, too. I like a lot of what happens with her, the way her story is unfolding.
Mal? It's a heavy sleeper night before a big day. I knew the accommodations would be nice. Atherton doesn't skimp.
I don't suppose I like being kept by him as much as others do.
Oof.
How come you're still attached to him?
Because it's my decision, not yours.
He insulted you. I hit him.
The desk clerk is on alert. He'll let us out.
Oh, well, I'm not running off.
This is what I love about characters. I think I've said it lately. I've been saying it in every show. When a character makes a decision that suits what they've been the entire show. Yes, characters wiggle and change, but your foundational core pieces do not change too much. And him being able to go out a back door and be like, no, I'm not going nowhere, I'm finna fight, is hilarious because, yes, they've established that's his mentality through the first 3-4 episodes. You know he's not trying to leave. And he's gonna tell her, and I ain't even do this for you, even if he did. Who knows? Because, like I said, I still feel like there's some type of chemistry, tension thing between these two. And she said us, like she's willing to leave too, which means she's giving up her spot. As far as being able to stay with him. One, because I think she wants to be with the crew, and two, I think she knows she doesn't really want to be. I don't know how the mind of the companion works too much because their business is to comfort people, lay with people, but I think she really saw what he was, even though she's kind of denying it right now. She doesn't want to be a part of that. If I'd shut up, they'd tell me, right?
I don't know what you got in your head, but I didn't do this to prove some kind of point to you. I actually thought I was defending your honor, and I never back down from a fight.
Yes, you do. You do all the time.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, but I'm not backing down from this one. Being such an educated woman and all.
He said not to do anything. He'll join us after he wins the duel.
And what if he don't win?
Since we're unarmed, we can lure one or two of them away. Say infirmary. Be on Badger before he knows what happened.
Only if his attention's elsewhere. What we need's diversion.
Oh, River.
So he gets naked.
Nope.
No.
I could get naked?
No. Right. Use her as a diversion?
Please. Who's that then?
I don't know. Oh, just don't let him see her at all.
Story, love.
Just a passenger?
I got a secret. More than one. Don't seem likely I'd tell him to you. Now do it.
You took his accent?
Our flight colony knows better than to talk to strangers. None a dozen like you. Skipped off monograph jobs here and there. Some time in the lockdown, but less than you claim.
Uh-oh. Read him.
Sad little king of a sad little hill.
Nice to see someone from the old homestead.
How the f did she do that?
I like her.
Attack.
By being fast like a freak?
No. Swinging from the shoulder like you're chopping wood. You have to thrust with the point sometimes. It's also slower, Mal. We're fragile creatures.
You know that? They teach you that in Horror Academy?
Whoa.
You'll lay a man out for implying I'm a whore, but you keep calling me one to my face.
I might not show respect to your job.
This ties back into what he was saying in Kaylee's face versus into Inara's face in episode 1. Like, he would say all this stuff about Kaylee, like, oh, be nice to her, or something he was saying. But then he immediately went over there and was making fun of her for being, like he was saying the word whore, but being a whore. That sounds crazy to say. For being a companion. There we go. Such a hard word. And he was about to get into something.
Inara, he doesn't even see you.
Well, I guess death will solve the issue to everyone's satisfaction. You are always breaking the rules, no matter what society you're in.
Oh, wait. There's a lot of lines there. There's a lot of lines there that are worth a whole bunch to the story. I don't know if I'm going to get all of them. I like this. I might not show respect to your job, but he didn't respect you. Okay, I might not like what you do, but that doesn't mean I'm disrespecting you. It's kind of treading into some gray area shit, but I get what he's going for. I still care about you. I just don't like what you do. Right? Doesn't even see you for human, basically. He sees you as property to own.
This Jabunda duel is the result of the rules of your society, not
status in society. Now we're going to get into that. I'm going to try. There's going to be a lot of pausing because I want to try and take a stab at some of these lines because there's a lot going on here.
mine.
You are always breaking the rules, no matter what society you're in.
You're always breaking the rules no matter what society you're in. So he's a rule breaker. She's saying, I see you as somebody who doesn't even follow. He has a code, but you don't follow the rules that are put in place. But that also plays into her, like, okay, I am a companion, but I follow our rule set. I work within the boundaries of my line. You're all out in the gray area. So that's their difference in, is it philosophy or ideology? Whichever word it is, that's their differences. And that's what brings up these great arguments that they can keep having with each other, because they're always in close proximity to each other, but they view stuff so differently. Like I said, he moves in more of a gray area type of thing. She moves in a way that is ruled and I keep doing this, ruled and structured. Her job is one that you would think, or he sees as, he doesn't respect it, even though he respects her.
You think following the rules will buy you a nice life, even if the rules make you a slave.
Oh, gosh damn. The writers are going crazy. That's it. I'm like,
You don't get along with ordinary criminals either, which is why you are constantly getting in trouble.
You think following the rules will buy you a nice life, even if the rules make you a slave. Don't take his offer.
That's what you really want to say.
Don't do it. Because in the case that it happens, it means he's the fellow who killed me. And I don't like fellows that killed me, not in general.
And he cares about you.
I said before that I don't have call to stop you, and that's true.
He cares about you.
He'll be up early.
Whoa.
It's got that big day.
Even the ending line of that, I have to get back. He'll be up early. Bro, this is some, I don't want to say Romeo and Juliet shit, but this is some dope ass writing. Like, that line still means, like, I hear what you're saying, but I'm still working in I have to work in the confines of these rules that have been put in place for me. Right now, I'm still a companion. I got to get back before he wakes up type shit. Like, whew. But she heard him out. You seen it in the facial expressions with the actress and him. Both of them amazing actors, by the way, too. I'm sad. I'm already sad this show is not going to be forever. Like, I'm really, 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 really enjoying this. I'm sorry I messed up the flow of the conversation, but, like, I've been waiting for them to really break down some of their stuff for a little bit.
Hear these things are sharp.
He thinks he's doing well, doesn't he?
He's being toyed with.
Oh, shit. Don't get wide with it.
Fall for that.
There. Mal, come on. Oh, he done broke this full sword. Oh, shit.
Wait. I'll stay here. Exclusive to you. Just let him live.
No, you should have cut his head. Oh, yes. You shouldn't have stopped fighting.
He's down. I have to finish it, lad.
No, he doesn't go by y'all's rules. He doesn't go. No, he does not, and he won't.
For a man to lay beaten and yet breathing, it makes him a coward.
Mercy is the mark of a great man. Guess I'm just a good man.
You've lost her, lad. Be gracious.
You set this up after I bought and paid. I should have uglied you up so no one else would want you.
See how I'm not punching him? I think I've grown.
Well, get ready to starve.
You see, you've earned yourself a black mark in the client registry. No companion is going to contract with you ever again.
Good.
You'll have to rely on your winning personality to get women.
Which is...
God help you.
Yeah, you feel me?
You didn't have to wound that man.
Yeah, I know. It was just funny.
You willing to fight that hard to protect my property? I'll have it in your hold before midnight.
And we won him over.
Mighty fine shindig.
Did you ever see such a lazy crew?
It's Captain.
You get us a deal?
I got a deal.
Aww, I want to see them together.
Are you badly hurt?
Is that the end of this episode? What a shot, right? Like, to her, that dress means so much. You can tell, like, to those other girls, those other women, that shit didn't mean anything.
Thank you for the wine. It's very fresh. Are you in pain?
Absolutely. I got stabbed right here.
You also lined up exciting new crime.
Makes us a target for every other scavenger out there, of course, but...
I am grateful, you know, for the ill-conceived and high-handed attempt to defend my honor, although I didn't want you to.
Gracious as that is, as I look back, we should have stayed out of your world.
My world, if it is that.
She's just a part of it.
Oh, someone needs to keep Kaylee out of trouble. And all my things are here. Why would I want to leave Serenity?
Can't think of a reason.
Oh, what the fuck? Some cows. Some bulls. Dude. Anara and Mal. How they were portrayed throughout this episode was fucking fantastic. I love the differences in the way. Yeah, it's like two different worlds meeting, right? And how they see those two societies playing out. Mal coming from I hate saying like a lower class because I don't know where he originates from, but he said he don't really all that high end shit, all that. I can relate to that. I don't care about all that. And Nara's trying to work within that system and live a life that she finds okay. Obviously, it comes with a bunch of men throwing themselves at her and stuff like that, willing to pay for things like that. And Mal doesn't really respect he doesn't respect the work, but he respects the woman. It makes sense. Then you have how she views him, which loves Serenity. She just said it. Why would she ever want to leave Serenity? You know, but at the same time, if you're gonna keep taking shots at me, keep calling me and stuff like that, it's crazy that you would do that when I'm literally watching you smuggle shit every day. And what you're doing is illegal. The shit I'm doing, at least it's legal. And then they have their romantic tension too, which is just awesome. I love the you know, showing him defending her honor even though she didn't want it or need it, and getting to really show what those men or what guys like that were trying, not every man, but what someone like that dude was trying to do to her or use her just as a, you know, a trophy or something to have. And I like that she said, I wasn't gonna do that anyways. The stuff with Kaylee was awesome as well too. Her getting the dress, the other girl speaking about the dress, the guy who came in and was talking to her on some like father shit that was like, yo, like, okay, how many slaves it take to make that dress for you? And your dad said this and this and that, like, bounce. He was the MVP of the episode as well too. Loved what he was doing. I do want to know more about River. Has like some abilities. Like what was that? That wasn't her normal accent, right? And obviously her mind is sometimes shattered. But she took that guy's accent and almost like spoke to him as if she was somebody that was from that area, but she wasn't. And how did she even get that knowledge? I have to go back and look and see the lines that she said about hands touching or something. They did a lot of stuff to her mind. So who knows what they were trying to do to her? Maybe make some like, what is it? Omnipotent being or something like that. I don't know. Costume design was amazing. That's pretty much it. Like, this is what I really wanted though, because I've been dying to get to know more of Anara's character. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you're watching on Patreon, thank you. I love y'all, and I'll see you all in the next one.